In the name of Almighty Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. My name is Sheilk Kromah from Liberia. In this video, I will be uh, answering the question, the matic question in the mind of David Wu, thinking that no Muslim can answer that. I will answer it today and put David Wu to shame forever. And I've always been doing it. Quite recently, David Wu went on YouTube and said that if we think that 2020 was uh, destroying to Islam, that was the introduction to the destruction of Islam. But 2021 will be the real total annihilation of Islam. First of all, I want to tell you that even not a million or billion type of you can destroy Islam. Islam can never be destroyed. And it is the fastest growing religion in the world against your religion. Watch my next video. After this video, you will see that I will give you the analysis. So you will never destroy Islam. Even billion type of you can never destroy Islam. But before I answer your question, I want to read Quran chapter 17 verse 93 for you, or 90 to 93 for you, so that after answering your question, you will place yourself in those verses. Because I know there where you find yourself. Let us read. God says in Quran chapter 17 verse 90 to 93, and they say, we by no means believe in you until you cause a fountain to gush forth from the earth for us. Or you should have a garden of palms and grapes, in the midst of which you should cause rivers to flow forth, gushing out. Or you should cause the heaven to come down upon us in pieces, as you think, or bring Allah and the angels face to face with us. Or you should have a house of gold, or you should ascend into heaven, and we will not believe in your ascending until you bring down to us a book which we may read. Say, glory be to my Lord, am I out but a mother apostle? Look at what those guys said that time. I'm taking the last verse and something for in between them. They said, oh, we should see you ascending in the heaven. And even if we are seeing you ascending in the heaven, that which will be physical, we will not believe that until you bring book to her. How can you convince this kind of persons? You are one of them, David Wood. But never mind. I want you to keep that back of your mind. Yes, indeed, the Quran says, and Muslims believe the Quran is perfectly preserved. You said, your question goes like this, that the Muslims will say to you that how the Quran is perfectly preserved, and give you proof. But first of all, I want to tell you, I'm not answering the question because I'm answerable to you, or Muslim are answerable to you. You're nothing to us. I'm doing this to only prove to you that we have answer for anything, absolutely anything that you will bring, that we can answer for it, we will answer it. Indeed, Quran says, in Quran chapter 15, verse 9, we God revealed this reminder, and we are in the gardens of it. I mean, we will preserve it. We will protect it. You say how? The Muslims will explain it to you. Now, they have two forms of preservation. And I will prove all to you now. First, to preserve something in your brain, to memorize the entire Quran in our brain, that is the first preservation of the Quran that can never be corrupted. As it is written, it's memorized in your brain. If somebody say it in another form, you will really understand that no, this is not it. That is the first preservation, perfect preservation of the Quran. It's unlike the Bible. The Bible, you can never find 1,000 person in the world that have memorized the Bible as I'm talking to you. I give you 1 month from today. Put 1,000 persons, Christian that memorize the Bible. We will give you 1 million Muslim that memorize the Quran as a preservation. Second, hard copy preservation. That's what you see on paper on the Quran in our hands, to the Musaf in our hand. These are the hard copy preservation. That in case all those that memorize it, if they pass, as it happened in the past, when those that memorized the Quran went to fight battle, 70 of them were killed. People say, no, let us put it on paper. But the first preservation was in the brain of the Muslims. That's what the Prophet Muhammad did to the people. And I know that you went to English school. You will understand this by giving you this educational theory. This is a theory that goes to say that copy brain is better than copy book. To copy something in your brain is the number one form of preserving it forever. That's why God gave it to us with our Quran. You don't know about it. Then the second one is telling the hard copy. About the hard copy, I want to tell you, we know the games you are playing. There are a lot of Christian organizations in the world that are pumping money in those printing prices or sending their spider on their people among the printing price to change wordings in the Quran. We know it. But as you do it, we find it. In the 1980s, you may have been baby that time. All right? The Jews did something like that. In the Quran, there's a verse in the Quran, God said, Kuntun khayra ummatin ukhriyat linas. Ask Al-Fadi, it will tell you, it will show it to you. Kuntun khayra ummatin ukhriyat linas. Ta'muruna nas bil ma'ruf wa tanhauna 'anil munkar. God was talking to the Jews that you are the best nation that are sent for mankind on earth, as a mankind on earth. You used to warn people to be righteous and prevent them from being unrighteous. Now, the Jews who went to work, they would change a word. Instead of saying kuntum, they say antum. Antum, it changed everything there. You are. It was in the past, you were, they make it you are. So it is not strange to us. We know that all the copies you have in your hand, the copies are all printed by your Christian printing centers, printing firms. To come with that way, you are so optimistic to come on. Yes, we got Quran, copy what you that are. There are a lot of variants, textual variances in them. We know that we see them all the time. When they come out, we can see them. Muslims see them all the time. And now, you said again, we should give you the proof. The mistake you did not say Quran proof, because the Quran proof, I just read it. And the hadith proofs are there. I don't want to bother with that tonight. If you want, then I can give it to you in another video. But I'm not forced to tell you. I'm just educating you. You must understand that from that background. I'm educating you. I'm not forced to answer the question. I'm just educating you, because you and they got to call him J. Smith and Al-Fadi, Christian Prince. You talk to those baby young Muslims that are coming out there that they did not read many books that you want to go debate with them. When you, David, would debate with Muhammad Ejab, who saw you, you were looking like a chicken right in front of me. Why you can't debate with men like us that will put you to where you belong? So you say we should give you proof. The proof is that Quran, every country in the world that there are Muslims, they have Quran memorization school. And they carry on Quran memorization context in every country in the world. And then we will do the annual one among the entire world that will take place in Saudi Arabia at the end, every year. And everybody that come in there, they read the Quran with 1 star. That means that's the universal style of reading the Quran. What is it? The Afsar or whatsoever, 1 star. People coming from all over the world reading the Quran with 1 star. That is telling you that that's the universal way of reading the Quran. If you don't understand, that is preserved. But even if the other Qur'an you are talking about, even if we use them, but even if you destroy all those different Qur'at, all these books, tomorrow we will rewrite everything again because they are all preserved in our brain. In our where? In our brain. Mr. David Wood, in our brain. So isn't that a perfect preservation of something? Answer me. Tell me it's not a perfect way of preserving something. Tell me that. I know you will never tell me that. You will be silent forever for this preservation thing. This will put you to sleep. I'm waiting for you to come. If you're man, you can answer. Come back to me and tell me, no, this is not a way to, this is why you say it's not the best way to preserve something. I will tell you that even you yourself, you believe in that. You can say that before the camera. You're speaking all the grammatical or vocabularies. These vocabularies, you don't look at book to say them on camera. You are reading them from your head. You are saying them from your head because they are copied in your head and they are perfectly preserved in your head. Mr. David Wu, that can never understand. So these are the answers of your question. These are the answers of your questions. And I'm waiting for you and J. Smith to come with your finals. I don't want Yasikadu to be battle with you. I don't want Mami Ejab to be battle with you. I don't want Ali Dawa to be battle with you. I'm putting myself in this position to teach you guys lesson that you never learned before in your life. My beloved brothers and sisters, this is the end of this video. If you like it, press the button like. If you dislike it, you can also press the button dislike. But I'm asking you to subscribe to my video to receive all my new videos that are coming out again. And also as a means of receiving reward from Allah, as I greet you in peace in Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.